Hello, welcome to Team Malone Training. This is Christy Malone, Gold Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. I'm so glad you're hopping on. You're taking your business seriously, or at least you're taking your ambassadorship seriously, and you want to get the most out of being an ambassador, a Plexus Ambassador. I've been with Plexus since fall 2014. I haven't regretted it once, and I've learned a few things along the way. And I especially think some of these things I'm going to talk about right now are just the basics, and they'll help you along the way. So here we go. I am going to start off with sharing my screen and hopping onto my back office. When you join with that $34.95, that gives you a whole year of web hosting. Plexus gives you your own with your own website address for either for you to order from yourself or you to send your dear friends that also want to try Plexus. And oh, Kathy's on. Hello, Kathy. So we have one person. So I'm going to pin my video. Welcome, Kathy. I'm just getting right into it. Thanks for joining me. So I was just saying, when you join Plexus, you get your own website. And I think the first thing you want to do as quickly as you can is get on your own website. Check it out. So let's check out my website. I'm not going to get into the screens that actually have names and people's personal information, but I'm going to point you in the right direction. So I'm going to go and share my screen so you can see, hopefully. Hopefully this is the right one. Let's see if this is the right one. Okay, that's my Zoom screen, which is fine. I'm going to go to Plexus. Can you see my screen, Kathy? Lovely. So you are going to have your own website, and it's going to look like this when you send people your web address. This one's mine. It has a little picture of me, which I highly recommend putting a nice picture on there. It's going to be up there for a long time. Then you log on, and it's up. I just pressed on the link on the top left-hand corner. My username, which my computer now knows, my secret password, which you enter in, and then it takes you to your dashboard. So just like in a car, it gives you everything you need to know at a glance. There's lots of stuff going on. So we've had a few. These are my new ambassadors this month. Let me see if I can scroll down for you. This is sort of important. So look here. Let me see if I can do some annotating. Let's see. I don't know what that means. Can you see my mouse now? Because I clicked on my mouse. Lovely. Yay. I'm so glad, Kathy. I'm so glad you're here. I was just going to do this. Go here. This is your overall PV. What that means is that that's what you've ordered, or that's what your customers have ordered from you in any given month, and that will go to zero at the beginning of next month. So we're still in January for a few days, and this is how I'm doing. Anything from when you have PV, anything 101 PV to 499 PV, you're going to get 15% commission from that. So that could be your own. You could, if you just love the product and you buy like 200 PV worth of your own product every month, you're going to get 15% cut from ordering your own product. But if you have a few customers, which I highly recommend, I would, if you want a business goal, getting to 500 PV will get you up to 25% commission, which is a significant increase. So that's what you, right here, if you look at these green buttons, the top one is the PV. I'm not going to talk about points because this is like a newbie training. You want your back order on, just so you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, so make sure if any of these buttons are red, click on it. It's probably because your back order is off. Make sure it's on. Okay, so I'm going to go back up to the top of the page. I'll turn this off. I don't want that on anymore. Let's see. Clear? Let's see, I just turned that off. Okay. So here's dashboard. So when I click on any of these, if you just want to get back to your dashboard, you just click on dashboard. Reports. I'm going to click on reports. It's the second to the left button. So reports gives you a whole bunch of stuff. Tells you how your team's doing. We sometimes have competitions. So when you start having a team, or let's just say you start having a few customers and you want to make sure you're taking care of them, which I highly recommend, go to customer report. Let me go and get that annotation real quick. So your customer report, I'm not going to click on it because then people's personal information comes up. But if you click there, you have everyone's name. You have their customer number. You can click and you get their address. You can get their email address. I think even on this back office you can email them if you want to get that crazy. But right now I just want to show you where their customer information is. You can see what their last orders were. You can check and track their orders if they had any questions or they're like wondering where their order has gone. Go there. You can see if their auto ship's going to go out this month or next month. You can see maybe if they canceled. I mean, sometimes it happens. All that good stuff. So that's in customer report. So I think you should know where that is when you're, just so you know. Okay, we're going to go back to the top menu. Communications, I don't spend that much time here. Maybe I will later. Training. I think, so we just went over customer reports. I think maybe even more importantly is knowing how to order from yourself. So the same the menus, there's dashboard, reports, communications, training, tools, business groups, shopping. Just click there. That's where you want to go. There's a lot of stuff under there, but just click that, okay? Let's say you don't want to rely on your back order going out. You want to be a little bit in control. So this is actually how I do it. I usually order a few months at a time, usually. So I'll pick what I want. So you just basically, you click what you want. Let's say I usually get the triplex. And I'll put it in, this like online shopping. We all do online shopping. This really is not complicated. You put how many you want, you add it to your cart, and then at the top, very top of the screen, there's these little icons, and there's a little shopping cart one. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. Let's try this spotlight. Okay, I don't know if you can see it because now the menu is covering it up. Go away. Oh, cool. So this is, can you see that? What does it look like, Kathy? So there's this little shopping cart, and there'll be, if you added a few items, it'll tell you how many items are in there, just like any other shopping, going shopping anywhere else. Okay. So then, and then you order from yourself, and it can go out whenever you order it, or you can put it on your auto ship and have it go out once a month if you know what you want every month. You can do it anyway. It's perfect freedom. So the last thing I want to do in the back office, because I wanted to go over customer reports. I wanted to go over the dashboard. Why are you looking at what you're looking at? I wanted to go over ordering from yourself. let's see, when you're ordering from yourself, it's just like anything else. You can put your billing address, your credit card information, your shipping information. Oh, this is a really good thing, actually. Account services. So you see here, Plexus Pay Portal. And when you're new, you will get a separate email asking you to register for your Plexus Pay Portal, I believe. I think that's what we did. And that's a separate website. But here, if you click on it, it'll send you to that website. Pretty sure. Yeah. It opens up a new tab, and you log on there. You'll need your ambassador number and your password, and you can see how much you have in your back office. Not your back office, in your pay portal or your e-wallet or whatever they are calling it nowadays. But it's your money, and it will stay there. I think some people maybe have a regular transfer. I transfer my own money. I like to keep money there to pay for my own product when I go shopping, because that's another great thing. When you go shopping and you get your 3 triplexes at a time, like sometimes I do, I'll have money there that I keep there because it's just easier. You say, how do you want to pay? Use my credit. It has it like in the little box. It says, I'm going to go back to I'm going to stop sharing my screen. So it'll show you when you're paying, you could use your credit card, or you could use your credit, which I personally do quite a lot because that's just easier. Okay, so that's the back office for totally newbies. I didn't want to overwhelm you. You know where your dashboard is. You know how to check up on customers, and now you know what your pay portal is, which you want to know about. Because even if you're getting like nickels and dimes or a few dollars here and there, it's going to add up. I just recently had a team member said, oh, I had $7 and something cents that I didn't have yesterday. I'm like, yeah, cool. Get that money. You just link it to, you just put your account numbers and it can do direct deposit. It's so easy. So once you get everything set up, you'll be pleasantly surprised. And it's free to transfer. So it's your money and they're not going to charge you to get it. So that's really nice. Okay, so second thing on the list that I wanted to talk about, let's go over IPA. What is IPA? So IPA is income producing activity. So for me, I've been here with Plexus for a long time. I really give posting on my Facebook or my Instagram is no big deal. I'm still learning tricks with that. But doing that every few personal posts is some second nature to me now. So that should be something you should be doing. Keep it personal. Keep it engaging. Keep it not advertising. You'll need to do that. But that's not necessarily income producing activity. You need to be reaching out to people. So what does that look like? I think when you're new, be real. Get on the phone with your sister, your favorite cousins, those people you love, and say, I'm doing this. Do this with me. Will you do this with me? It's just supplements. Would you like to be some of my first customers? Or do you want to start a business with me? We could build our own team together. Let's get crazy for a year. Let's do this thing for a year or more and see how it goes. Honestly, I've never regretted it. But I think if you get people on the phone, face to face, keep it real, just your excitement will be the most enticing. Okay? So when you're new, that's when to contact people. I think in this new year, we're talking about what's your word for the year. I think something that's really stood out to me is do it scared. Do it afraid. You're going to be scared. It's not going to feel second nature. It's easy to stay in our comfort zone. But what I'm going to say to you is do it scared. Get on the phone and say, I'm doing Plexus. I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be great. My friend's done it for a really long time. It's done these amazing things. And then if they're even a tiny bit interested and they ask you for more information, they're like, all right, even though they're probably just being nice, get them on a 3-way chat with me, or if this is one of my team members or whoever this, get them on a 3-way chat with the person that signs you up. And then your sponsor can answer those big questions that you're not sure about. And you just say, hey, I put them on here because they know way more than I do right now. I just signed up myself. You know, it's okay not to know everything. And then there's that third-party validation. They're going to say, oh, someone that really knows their stuff. It's not something new. No, Plexus has been around long enough. So anyways, IPA, reaching out, do it in person, so IPA. Or you can message people, but I think growing your audience on Facebook, you need to start adding some new people way back in your past, your parents' friends, your great aunt's friends, anyone. I think if you post about your kids and your mom's friend likes it, you friend your mom's friend. Those people you worked with when you worked at camp, when you were, you know, anyone from your past, from past college experience. I have a ton of high school friends that I'm getting to re-know. So a part of this is you also need to be friendly. Don't just assume people know you. So that's another thing. So maybe before you cold message anyone, I would maybe just send a message saying, how's it going? How's it going? And, you know, look in their profile. How's it going in the Bay Area? Or how's it going with that job? Oh, it's so good to see you. Your kids are so cute. You know, try to reach a common ground and reestablish a relationship. And then, you know, what do you do? Well, I do this. Right now, I'm a teacher and I do Plexus, and I've been doing Plexus for a year, and it's been great. You know, this is a relationship business, so get to know people. Make it a point to be a friend, and make it a point to make new friends. You can also do that by joining groups. I'm not going to get into all of that. I could go really deep. Point is, you need to grow your network. You need to be posting on Facebook, but you need to be reaching out to new people every day. You know, that could be 2 people a day. That could be 5 people a day. That could be 20 people on the weekend. Honestly, that's probably where I'm going to be reaching out to more people, because during the week is crazy. Whatever your regular is, your consistent is, stick to it. But you need to be reaching out to new people. Just posting is not going to draw people in. Some people have been reached out to me, but that's few and far between. So don't rely on just posting. Okay, so that's so your daily DMO. Make sure, I'm going to post some sheets that Melissa Eichenhorst posted that I thought were brilliant to the event page, or maybe even try to, message me, Christy Malone, on Facebook, and there's this great like daily tracker. Just check things off. I saved it to my my memo thing on my phone. So if I'm pumping at work, I can look through and like, what have I not done today? I'm going to do that. So just keep it in front of you. Okay, so that's daily, daily DMO. Honestly, fortune's in the follow-up, but honestly, the fortune's in the daily activity. I'm just saying. So, and just do it. Do it scared. That's what I'm telling myself this year. All right, mindset. So I've sort of touched on mindset already, about doing it scared. And I think I just want to be really real, even with myself. What's really holding your back? It's telling me my internet connection's unstable, so I'm sorry if I'm cracking up. So, but what's really holding you back? I'm probably going to say it's fear. Fear of seeming uncool, of sticking out like a sore thumb. If you want to go anywhere, you're going to have to do things a little bit differently, because what you have been doing has you where you are right now. If you want to reach for your goals, you're going to have to shake it up. You're going to have to put yourself out there. You're going to have to plan those meetings. You're going to have to make new friends. You're going to have to try something different, okay? Plexus I've never done any MLMs. I grew up with a mom who did another MLM. So it wasn't foreign to me when someone said, oh, this is that type of business. It didn't scare me. Other people who are really not down with it, they like to bash it, but really it's just another business model. And for some people, it is one of the best business models they've ever come across. Okay, so it really works, but it works if you work it. Okay, let me say that again. It works if you work it. Okay, and yeah, that might make you stand out to your friends. And guess what? Barely any of my close family members or even my best friends have bought from me. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm going to be successful, and people have come to me, and I've built a team, and it hasn't been anyone that I would say I'm best friends with. But guess what? We are a team, and we are one Plexus, and we all want each other to succeed. And the way Plexus is set up, we can all succeed. So I really think that says a lot about the business model, that we all can get there. We can all reach our goals, whether that's getting to gem level or jewel level, excuse me, or, you know, just making $500 a month. We all want each other to succeed. So don't worry about sticking out. Be unique. Be you. But Plexus is nothing to be ashamed about. Okay? So you got to get over yourself. All right? So is it the fear of failure? Okay, I'm just going to be real. Like I said, you will get no. You will get no answers. Dead silence. You will get not right now, right? And you might get some people that are not very positive about what you're doing. But you just need to keep moving on. Just know that's part of the business. It's just like in a restaurant. You got that waitress who's trying to be very vigilant about your coffee, about your caffeine intake. And she keeps asking you, do you want more coffee? And you're no, I'm up to here. You're not going to want more coffee. She's not going to get offended. She's going to move on to the next table. Just move on to the next table. I've also had my friend, sponsor, mentor, Janelle say, you could have the cure for cancer. You could have done all the research in your lab. You've tested all, you've done all your tests, and it's the cure for cancer. But if you sit on it, you stay in your house, you don't go out, you don't talk to anyone about it, what good is it? What good is your cure for cancer? It's not good. Plexus has been prolonging lives, enriching lives with financial freedom. It's a business with integrity. You need to tell people about it. It would be selfish not to. Get out there, tell people about it, be glad about it, that you found it. And if you have a testimony, great. If you don't have a testimony and you're new, and you might be, use other people's testimonies. Add people to the team, the big teams, iConverse health and weight loss testimony page. Share testimonies with people, private message them, okay, until you have your own. But don't wait. So there's that. There's gonna be no's. I don't know if you can call it failure. You're just gonna get some no's. You're gonna get some no responses. You might get some people might unfriend you. But you know, people might unfriend you over political posts, so don't worry about it. I'm sure that's happening a lot right now. Anyways, so that goes with rejection. I've had really good friends who I thought were my really good friends. I've even had cousins unfriend me over Plexus. And I think that's sort of sad, because this is my business. This is what I do. I make money doing this, and I feel fabulous, and it's helped me grow my family, and it's helped me, I don't know, maybe I'm an overactive thinker. Maybe I have a little ADHD. I like this. I don't feel guilty about getting on Facebook, because it's team building, or it's reaching out, or it's being a friend. It's being a positive drive in our world. People need good things. You know, it comes from that verse, which I'm not very good with Bible references, but whatever is good, whatever is right, that one. Concentrate on those things. Plexus is totally in alignment with that. Plexus is doing great things for so many people. So if people want to reject you for being you and promoting health, which I think is the base of everything, if you're not healthy, everything else is just fluff, right? So Plexus is doing great things. It's the best ingredients. It has people at the top are really genuine. All ambassadors are really just wanting the best for everyone. So you're in here at the right time. As they say, we're still just ground floor. I'm going to open up to Kathy because I think she's great that she is supporting me right now. So, Kathy, can you unmute yourself, or do I have to unmute you? I don't know.
I'm unmuted.
Okay. Do you want to add anything?
No, just as far as posting and all that, just be consistent in sharing, and don't give up. Don't let anybody, and I mean anybody, because I have those people in my life that are like total naysayers and that have unfriended me or do not talk to me because I do Plexus, but they're watching you. And I'm going to guarantee it that at some point when you hit your level of success that you're looking for, they're going to renege on everything that they've said that was negative, because how can they deny it? I mean, just really, right. How can they deny it? And I've learned too that some people that are like that are just jealous. I had someone on my team who, she was a relative. She quit as an ambassador. And then she went on her Facebook page and completely blasted Plexus and in an offhanded way attacked me personally. I let it go because it's not worth it. She's the one that looks bad. So, there's not a whole lot I can do about what she says or what she does, but I can handle my reactions. And so that's the other thing. Don't get on that, stay off of the roller coaster of emotion. Just keep your eyes focused on your goals, and that's the best thing you can do for your business, to keep your eyes focused on your goals. Yeah, we're all going to have setbacks. All of us, even our jewels, have had setbacks. But if you keep your eye on the prize, God's going to bless you.
I agree. And this is a personal sport. This is an individual sport like swimming. It's just you. Yeah, don't start comparing. Okay, that could be a whole nother training, can it, Kathy? So I'm going to keep it short as I can. I appreciate and I love you, Kathy, for jumping on. And I'll share, and this is recorded, so I'll share this to the leaders page and my page. And thank you so much. And we're going to cut it there because we have things to do with our life. But go Plexus, and we'll talk to you later. All right, bye. I'm going to stop the recording if I can. Let's see. Stop recording. Stop.